Hey, this is LTS Crypto. Back in 2021, there was this phenomenon with gaming. It's something that first time I saw it, of course, I rushed into it, being the kind of guy I am. I saw articles such as this one from CNBC. People in the Philippines are earning cryptocurrency during the pandemic by playing a video game. And of course, I was interested. And of course, they was talking about Axie Infinity. There was those in the Philippines who was making a living wage, and about, I don't know, several months later, there was another article that came out. It says, Axie Infinity is not paying minimum wage in the Philippines because it had actually started going down in value, the popularity, and because the token price was in flux, or it would go up and down depending on the market. And so, but it interests me enough to actually go and download Axie Infinity. I looked at some of it really didn't interest me though, but I did go in there and try to play the game some. Well, in the process, I started looking through and finding other games, and I had found this game Mouse Hunt, and I was a real big fan of it. And of course, it had its issues, but continued to follow the people that were involved with that. And then in the process of it, then you had another game that came out called Beast Kingdom. And in the process of setting up a more efficient, streamlined game to where the gas was not killing you to play the game, then there was a new token, and not just a new token, but a new blockchain, which was 100 times cheaper than BNB for the transactions to play the game. Well, as you were, looking through all these, people making games that make sense, before I leave this section. European Business Review, how people are making money playing NFT games. Okay, well, that's what we're going to talk about today. But specifically, what I want to talk about is Beast Kingdom. And I'm going to actually show you the new blockchain, and then also the new token. And in the process of it, I'll also show you how I kind of set the game up. And just real quick, it's going to be a short video, but just to kind of get you going, because this right now is the beginning of the bull run. And about, probably 8 months to a year from now, you'll be wishing that you had gotten involved in some things. And let me just say up front that that if you're wanting to play a game to make an income, it's probably not the greatest idea. There's probably better investments out there, but if it's something you're going to do anyway and you'd like to make some income on the side, and I'll show you what I'm talking about concerning how to actually market what you produce in the game. It belongs to you. The game belongs to the community. And so let's go ahead and go to the Beast Kingdom, which is Beast Kingdom IO. And I'll put that down below in the show notes. And I've already logged in. But if you were to go back over here, and I hope I don't mess myself up, it'll bring you to this landing page. It's got the little logo for the Cozy Coin, and it says, "We're pioneers. This is our home, the Kingdom Chain." And you can see all these look like custom NFTs that are made, which is pretty cool. You can make your own custom NFTs and put them on the play. But as you look, there's a couple things before I get started actually playing my game. If you're wanting to start the game, you've got to do a couple of things. First of all, you got to go to the website. You've got to set up your MetaMask or your Trust wallet. You've got to be able to set that up to accept the new blockchain. And it's real simple, because if you take and have your MetaMask or whatever EVM compatible wallet that you have on the computer or your phone, and then you go to beastkingdom.io and you go to the very first page, it's going to give you a warning. It's going to say, are you okay? It's just like a release form. And say, yes, I'm okay with that. And because money is spent, to actually play the game. The money is transferred. So if you look, let me see. All right. If I go over to, here we go. if you hit on the play button, it will ask you to register. All right. Now, it says register means saving your blockchain address on the game's smart contract. When you register, you gain 4 empty squads to fill with NFTs and start playing NFT or play Beast Kingdom. And it says let's get you in. All right, and then that's my wallet address. All right, and it says after acquiring, after registering, you can acquire NFTs from other players in our P2P marketplace. All right. Also on the main page, if I can get it to load, and you scroll down, it says add to MetaMask right there. If you'll click on that, that will take you through the process of adding the new blockchain to your MetaMask. All right, and once you do that, then you register. It'll take you through that. There's a Discord group. There is a bot called Magnus that will get you started on all this, and just go. Okay, so considering you've done all that, let's go and let's start the game. I will go over and I will hit play. We're going to Kingdom Quests. There are others that are coming, but Kingdom Quest is the main game. And I'll just give you a couple things off the top. When you look at your quest, there's a little thing right here that says unlock an extra squad. And so if you're wanting to have more than the standard number of squads, you can unlock it with, it says 36 exotic cheese. All right, and you got an NAN, which is an error that is probably going to get fixed. I've been seeing this quite a bit, but it's a new chain, a new interface. You'll be able to see that, and then also you can pay with Cozy. Cozy is the actual gas token for the new blockchain. All right, so after you get all that set, one other thing, if you want to expand, I'm not bragging. Like if you want to expand, you can expand your actual squads, and you use, cat milk to expand that. And again, I can't remember what the price is, but the price in Cozy, I'm sorry, the price in EBCT and cat milk, or you can pay with Cozy when it's brought up. All right, but anyway, let me take you on down and I'll show you actually how to start one. How to start an actual crew. All right, let's go down to squad 7 here. All right, and I'm just going to start over with it. I'm going to start over. I will go ahead and hit the little present right there, which is going to end the quest. You have 24 hours that you have to stay in a quest, and then after that, you're free to leave that quest. All right, and let me OK that transaction in my MetaMask. And I will confirm. It will actually cost me 0.00103 Cozy, which is a few cents. All right, transaction sent to the blockchain. This blockchain actually has a block every 10 seconds, I think. So you should be able to be up and running within 10 seconds. All right, quest finished. Now that you're loaded, check your balance and upgrade your NFTs. All right. So let's do that. Let's go down here and let me just show you. Again, I'm going to start over with squad 7. It is no longer farming. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go. Actually, let me see here. Cancel quest, you'll lose. It's a little different than the mobile. Give me just a second. Clear squad. There we go. All right, remove all beasts from squad. We're going to do that. We'll start over. And I'll try to show you if you're just beginning, what you're going to start out with. You're going to start out with mice and cats. All right, and then you'll kind of build yourself up. And you can get your mice and cats fairly powerful, where they farm quite a bit. But let me go to my MetaMask, confirm, and that cost me 0.0002 Cozy. Probably not even a cent worth of Cozy token. See, when it was BNB, I would spend $10 a week on gas fees. So I'm very happy with the Cozy token. All right. So squad is cleared. All right. And before you start loading your squads, or before you start going on a quest, it's beneficial to actually go in there and upgrade those NFTs to where they farm the most on the next quest. And so whatever you farmed, you can go back and build up your characters to farm even more. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just a few things. I don't have time this evening to go into, I mean, you can go hours in building your teams, building your characters. You can customize them. Okay, so we're starting out. We have a blank squad 7, right? Blank squad 7, and as you'll see, I can expand this. I can tap to unlock that to give me an additional for 25.3 cat milk and some amount of BCT or EBCT. I'm not going to do that, but what I'm going to do, all right, before I start, I'm going to figure out what do I want to put. I got 4 spaces. What's the most beneficial thing for me to do to farm the most? All right, so let's go look. I'll go over here. I'll click on, first of all, I'll go to my inventory. Well, I can go ahead and set my squad up. Let me go ahead and set my squad up. Let's just start here. Start here. All right, I'll just click on 1, and squad 7, you can put whatever you want. There's no restrictions. It generally will put your NFTs most powerful to least powerful. You know, so just kind of show you, you know, of what's not already in play. There's some common mice right there. All right, so let's see. In my most powerful ones, do I have some that will actually match up with their traits? Because the traits will then multiply what y'all make. It gives you synergy. All right, for instance, right here, see, I've got number 2 has got it's a little red face right there and a little green hat. You see, red face, green hat, red face, green hat. Now, what is that? It is stubborn, and stubborn is the red face, and uniformed. So these are stubborn, uniformed. All right. All right, and I need to. I don't want to do that yet. Stop. Reject. All right. All right. And since I have, let's see, I have. Okay, so let me start. All right, so I've got an idea. I want to do this right here, the stubborn uniformed, then the stubborn uniformed, and then the stubborn uniformed, and then I don't have any other stubborn uniformed, but I do have a stubborn magical, and so I will do that one. That's what I'll do. All right, so all right, and before I put those in there, I want to build them up. So let me take you. Let me back up. I'm doing from inventory. So stubborn uniform is what we're looking for. So I go over here to inventory, to beasts. Kind of take you through my brain process as I go through it, because I did keep a notebook. It was kind of nerdy, but there's kind of a flow to it now. So if you click on your beast, there's your beast, and I go down to stubborn. Where'd you go? All right, this guy. All right, so you find it. When you just click on beast, it brings you all your beasts, regardless of if it's, you know, in a quest or not. But I remember which one was more. So stubborn uniform, this guy right here. All right, and let's upgrade it. Let me see. Okay, so right now I'm at a level 10, and I have. So let's go over here and let's see if we can upgrade our rank and change that. See, can we upgrade it? So I've got some fish, but I don't have enough fish to do that, but I can do that. Let me see if it'll allow me to do this. And it's not. For some reason, it's not letting me do it. But anyway, had that been connected, it would have allowed you to go up. Let me see if I can do any others. Like agility. See, and again, I have enough to do to raise up my agility 1. Let me see if I got EBCT. Let me go to my inventory, go down to balances. And And yeah, I got plenty. I got plenty of EBCT. I got plenty. So I don't know why it's not showing up, but that's all right. We'll imagine that it and go back to where we were at. All right, so come back over here. You also have base farm boost. Each base farm boost level increase the base farm by 1%. Your current level is 0 and the max level is 50. You have to use golden nuts to upgrade that. Let me see, which I don't have any right now. But that's how you would do that. Let me give you one more. I'll give you one more. This evolution. This is one of those that you can actually, pick a trait, or what I found out later on, don't re-roll at all if you want to keep your, stubborn uniform. If you don't like it, you can re-roll a trait. It will randomize the second trait, and then you have to use gene therapy and cat DNA, and it will actually increase. The first time will increase your base farm by 25%, and then it gains 2% every level after that, and you can go up to evolution 11. And also in there, you're allowed to put your customized NFT picture in there, and so you can go into an AI and basically make your cat look the way you want to, and then save that as a PNG file, and then upgrade that or paste the URL of your image here into this, and then hit the button, and it will upgrade your character. And it's a great way to start when you're just starting out. It gives you a great boost. All right, so that's your evolution. And we'll go over here to your resource looting skills. Basically, you're going to focus on either resource looting or farming BCT or EBCT. And the thing is that the more that you can upgrade your character, the more BCT you can make. But the thing is, you're not going to make much BCT unless you upgrade your resources. So this right here will increase your ability to farm resources. So like your basic loot for a cat is going to be shiny fish. For a mouse is going to be, I think it's regular cheese. And you see here how much it costs. You see I've got enough to do 3, and you can max those out pretty quick, your resource allocations. And then advanced loot, which is cat milk. And then you can farm golden nuts, and that gives you a lot of special skills. And then also your evolutionary items. Your evolutionary items are going to help you to like change your traits and to evolve the characters. Like those are like DNA, and I think even mouse and cat boxes are part of that too. You can mine those as well, or farm those as well. And that's about as far as I want to go with it. But so I'm not going to upgrade anything. I'm just going to start putting them in the thing. Imagine that I actually upgraded them, and so I'll go back over to play. I go back over to Kingdom Quests. I will go back down to my squad 7, where I was at. Squad 7. All right, and we're going to start placing our squad together. And remember, we're going to do a stubborn uniformed. I'm going to use Mr. 9645 right there. And I'll hit confirm in my MetaMask. Cost me like a half a cent. Let it run. I don't like him, but for some reason it's not letting me. I could just start over. I don't want to start over. I'll tell you what, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it slot. But just I'll let it run with that crew right there. All right. The reason I'm talking about not letting it run is because this one I added by accident. For some reason, it's being buggy. Again, I think it's my OBS. I don't think it's the game. I think it's my OBS is messing this. It's running out of memory or something. All right, but the reason why the epic cat there, it's got the there's nothing that there's no attributes that synergize with anything else. And also, I had the other legendary cat that I could have put in that has the stubborn and the uniform trait. Okay, I'll do that next time. But just to show you what's going on now with the synergy that I have now, you can kind of see how everything just starts lining up, how everything starts adding up. All right, so now that I've got all these things lined up somewhat like I like it, now we've got to actually go in and select what quest. And you're allowed certain quests depending on what attribute you have in your squad. Okay, so like quest 1 always is going to be farming BCT. Quest 2 is always going to be farming EBCT. And you can see that with this squad, I will farm 0.00879 BCT a day, and with this in 0.0109 of EBCT a day. And then I can, right here, quest 3, I will be farming basic loot, which for cats is going to be shiny fish. And then advanced loot in quest 4, I could get 100%, which is 0.22 cat milk a day. Quest 17, let's see, and you can start comparing these. It combines, you can get basic loot and a reduced amount of BCT. And then quest 18, advanced loot, but you get reduced EBCT. Let's see what else we got. Had I had any of my cats be able to farm golden nuts, it would show up here, but none of my cats are trained to do that. They're at zero. So had I put the skill in there, it would be able to. And then quest 20 is going to be the last one for this group, and it gives you 100% advanced loot and 20%. So as I look here, I can't get golden nuts anyway, so I might as well not even make that an issue. But I do think that I want to do quest 18 because I'm getting advanced loot and a reduced amount of EBCT. So I'm going to hit quest 18, and then it's going to ask me to confirm my wallet. Confirm. Set the blockchain, wait for it to be mined. Alright, quest 18 started. Now, once the quest is started, you can kind of look and see what it's doing. I mean, if you're just kind of curious, which I always do, I'll go and look and see what it's doing. Even though you just saw what you just picked, but it gives you the actual amounts that are being being farmed. And see, it's just started, and so far I have just a little bit of EBCT, and shortly you'll start seeing that the other resource start showing up when the numbers start ticking off. We're only 30 seconds in. Okay, and then again, I'm now 24 hours into. It will be in this quest before I can change to something else. And after 24 hours, then you can just at any time stop, and then all those resources will be put in your balances. You can then upgrade your characters and then start over again. And again, you're going to start with, I have cats here, but mice is probably where we're going to start. But cats and mice, if you go over here and look at the buy and sell, if you want to start up fairly quickly, you can go into the marketplace, and in the marketplace you can buy beasts. See, you can buy resources, you can buy beasts, you can buy resources to upgrade your characters, you can buy beasts that are already upgraded, or if you want to buy a whole bunch of certain types, I'd go in there and look for similar traits and those that already done the work, whatever. But as you look down here, you can filter by species, trait, rarity, and then you can sort by whether they are farming BCT or whether they're farming resources. And so your highest BCT farms and your highest resource farms. Okay, but I mean, you can get this epic cow right here that gives you 1.1 million farming rate for $69.90, which is not a bad price for that. But you come on down. You got to be careful though, because you have some, like this guy right here. I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but they're wanting $150 for a legendary cat that's at a level 50. You know, you could shop around and do a little bit better than $150 on that. But let's take you to the bottom, shall we? Let's take you to the bottom. If you go over here and hit the number 6, see, your common mice you can get for $1. You know, so you can start playing for $1, and they've already have traits, and you can just try to match them up, and then you can change the, or get you a couple like right here that's got this was it impulsive and clever? Is that right? No, that's impulsive, clever, impulsive, clever, and then you could have 3 right here for $4.50. And so I used to do that all the time, just try to find things that would work, or if I already had something. Look, you got these right here for $3. Manipulative. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See right there, that would fill out your entire thing of manipulatives. You're allowed to have 6, so you could max out your manipulative for $3, 6, $9. Okay, so go through there and look, see what's available. But anyway, if you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments. Reach out to me. I'll answer questions about it. I'll walk you through the process. I've been playing this game for every day for the last 2 years, or well, forever. In crypto terms. But let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you have any advice or whatever. I know there's several people like, no, I don't do that. Go here. Let me know. But if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. I'm LTS Crypto. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.